So, Scaredy Squirrel and one of our friends noticed that our vocabulary words that we have this week on our word wall are highlighted. So those are important, right? What does venturing mean? What does venturing mean? You go to a new place and explore. Lovely. What does predictable mean? Don't say names. I forgot. Can you need some help? Raise your hand if you can help him out. Oh, don't say names, please. Explain to him what it means so he can explain to me what it means. Predictable.
Predictable means that. Predictable means that you're able to tell. You know what's gonna happen.
All right, sir. What does predictable mean?
It means you know
him.
can tell what's gonna happen. No, you.
Point number 17.
You're number
Sir.
17.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
number
you are.
13.
Your number is 11.
Okay, if you don't have to
Sir?
it means what you know what's gonna happen.
Yes. Predictable means you know what's going to happen next. It happens just the way that you thought it would, and there are no surprises. What about emergency? Everybody wants to do this one. Sir, emergency. What is an emergency?
My birthday isn't predictable. I always forget my birthday.
Driving too fast and when somebody is.
My birthday's not
When it's a fire
predictable.
too, if somebody's hurt.
So a car accident and a fire are good examples, but what is an emergency? Number 5.
Emergency is where someone gets kidnapped.
That's another example, ma'am.
It means when you have to rush to the hospital.
Not always the hospital. Sir,
You need help because something bad is happening.
you need help or quick action, right? For something, an emergency. So if I have to pee really bad, like it's coming out, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, but I have to do something quickly, right? I need quick action. But yes, a fire, a car accident, going to the hospital, absolutely. Knees under the desk, please. Next word, consult. What does it mean to consult?
Read something or search something together.
I love that, to go to something or someone to get information. So if I need a phone number, can I consult Google? Yes. If I need advice, can I consult my parent? Yeah. If I need tutoring, can I consult the teacher or another student? Yes. So you consult someone if you need information, or you can consult something like a book. Can I consult the dictionary if I need to know how to spell something? Yes. Good. Next word, distract. And you seemed very distracted.
That's good there.
There's somebody, the teacher's giving a math teach lesson, and you're just like playing on your phone.
Yeah.
You ask like what's going on.
So your attention is somewhere where it shouldn't be, right? To distract. If I'm reading, and everyone's supposed to be reading, and you see some little things on the floor and you're just thinking about it and you're off in la la land in your head, you're distracted.
So like this.
Something is a distraction. You are distracted, or you can be distracting if you are very noisy, right? But to distract is to take your attention away from what it should be focused on. And our last one, drastic. Ooh.
What number? Oh, that's the.
Remember, ma'am? Drastic. What does drastic mean? That could be an example. If you painted your wall, it was white and now it's orange. That could be a drastic change. So what does drastic mean if you think about that? If if it was orange and now it's totally different, it's white, what does drastic mean?
Guys, stop doing that.
Ma'am? Changing it. Ma'am?
It's like my room's white and I painted it. The light is red.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't a dance. Changed it into blue again.
So what does drastic mean? That's another example, ma'am.
Please make a big change in difference.
Make a really big change. It's really different. So if I dyed my hair black, is that drastic? If I dyed my hair hot pink, like her shoes, would that be drastic?
Yes.
Because it's very different.
Drastic change.
Very different. Okay, we got it? That's all of our stuff? Ready for Scaredy Squirrel? Awesome Possum. Scaredy Squirrel by Melanie Watt. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. He'd rather stay in his safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown.
Wait, I read this one.
The unknown can be a scary place for a squirrel. What text feature do you see on this page? Sir? Venturing. So down here we have a caption or a definition. So if you didn't know what venturing was, it's highlighted and then it has the definition right here at the bottom. Can you read that for us, sir?
If you are venturing somewhere, you are going somewhere that is unfamiliar and maybe unsafe.
Perfect. And is there another text feature here, ma'am? A label, yep. Look, the unknown. It's right there. Perfect. A few things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of. Tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, sharks. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Anybody see a text feature? Sir in the back. Ma'am?
Wait, what is it again? The
Text feature on this page.
The three things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of?
Yeah, look, they made a chart for us, or a list. They could have written it out in a paragraph with a comma in between, but instead they drew a chart for us and showed a picture example of each thing, right? Good. Here are the advantages of never leaving the nut tree. Great view, plenty of nuts, safe place, no tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, bees, germs, or sharks.
Wait, there's no such thing as green Martians.
In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything is predictable. All is under control. Here are the disadvantages of leaving the nut tree. Same old view, same old nuts, same old place. And then we see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We've got a lot of, this whole page is text features. What do you guys see? Sir?
Can I write down a notebook for this again?
Yep. So a chart, an example, it gives us a list of the advantages and the disadvantages. So we're comparing and contrasting, right? What else? Ma'am?
Wait, if everything
Highlighted
stays
words?
the same,
So that's our
what about
vocabulary.
autumn when the leaves turn yellow?
Sir?
I actually know what happens at the end.
Sir in the red?
If he thinks everything stays the same, what about autumn?
A bunch of labels. So yeah, Monday is labeled, Tuesday is labeled, Wednesday is labeled, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And those are all illustrations. What does it help us to understand? Sir?
Important details.
It helps us to understand. I can see, yeah, every day is pretty much the same. One day he's not on a surfboard. One day he's not in the snow. It's the same tree and he's just kind of running around it. It does look very predictable and I can see that from the illustration, right? Well, Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine. 6:45 a.m., wake up. 7 a.m., eat a nut. 7:15 a.m., look at the view. 12 noon, eat a nut. 12:30 p.m., look at the view. 5 p.m., eat a nut. 5:31 p.m., look at the view. 8 p.m., go to sleep. But let's just say, for example, that something unexpected did happen. You can rest assured that this squirrel is prepared. So here we have a daily schedule. They could have written this out, right, in a paragraph. Each morning at 6:45, Scaredy Squirrel does this, and then they could have written that out. What's the advantage of seeing it in a chart like this?
Wait, is he prepared for autumn and winter?
We'll have to see. Sir in the back. What's the advantage of showing the text feature like a chart?
We got the name.
Sir?
Paragraph.
What is the advantage of seeing this written out like a chart, his schedule, instead of writing it in a paragraph? Ma'am.
So you can see the clocks and
I can see the clocks, I see what he's doing, and it's clear. If I thought, oh wait, what is he doing? I can compare. Oh, he does the same thing. Look, at 12:30 and 7:15, he does the same thing as he does at 5:31. It's a pattern, and I can see that more easily when it's laid out in a chart instead of having to search through a paragraph. Wait, what was he doing? Right? I can compare them more easily. A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit. Parachute, bug spray, mask and rubber gloves, hard hat, antibacterial soap, calamine lotion, net, bandage, sardines. What to do in case of an emergency, according to Scaredy Squirrel. Step 1, panic. Step 2, run. Step 3, get kit. Step 4, put on kit. Step 5, consult exit plan. Step 6, exit tree. If there is absolutely, definitely, truly no other option. So what do you guys notice about this page? Sir?
that there's a label and a highlighted word.
Label, where's our label? Here? Or our dramatization. Who knows what dramatization means? Ma'am?
He's being mad.
Kind of. Ma'am?
Is it kind of like drama? Like you act about a drama?
Okay, so in drama, is it real or are you just pretending? Are you giving an example?
Like real, like you're at my friend is gonna explode, but it's really not.
But it's really not. So a dramatization means you're showing what it would look like if it did happen. So in this, he's just showing you what he would do if he had to panic and get his suit on. He's not really panicking and getting his suit on in this picture. So if I do a dramatization of how to line up, we would all get up and go over there and give an example of how to line up, but we're really not going anywhere to line up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. It's also like well, not like a reenactment, but okay, what else do you guys see? Text features. Sir?
Full print
Bold print. Where's our bold print?
on the step 1 thing we did.
It all kind of looks the same to me. I don't see anything that's more bold than another. Do you?
Oh, I mean,
Sir?
on page 85 is a bold print.
85 had a bold.
Teacher, did you know that
But-
QRBs are actually real? Do you know that QRBs are actually real?
Very good. We also have steps.
I've seen one before.
So that's sequencing. Sir, you're on the camera. I need you to back it up.
Okay.
We also have steps here, so that we would find steps in like a cookbook, right? That's another text feature. And then here we have all of our examples, pictures that are labeled. You could call these captions to each picture or a label to each picture, right? And then our highlighted word and our definition at the bottom. So here's the exit plan. Top secret. Exit 1, note to self, watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky. Exit 2, note to self, do not land in river. If unavoidable, use sardines to distract the sharks. Exit 3, note to self, look out for poison ivy and for tarantulas roaming the ground. Exit 4, Note to self. Keep in mind that germs are everywhere. Remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches day after day until he watches until one day. So we got an example of his exit plan. It has illustrations of him watching. We have a little kind of a side note down here. So until one day, Thursday, 9:37 a.m., a killer bee appears! Scaredy Squirrel jumps in panic, knocking his emergency kit out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. Sir?
A killer bee appears as in both.
Yeah, a killer bee appears. And it's kind of crooked, so it's maybe unexpected. He didn't predict that.
And this looks like what we did in math.
Yes, very good. Scaredy Squirrel jumps to catch his kit. He quickly regrets this idea. The parachute is in the kit. But something incredible happens. He starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He's a flying squirrel.
Actually, that actually is a real thing. I've seen this flying squirrel before.
Flying squirrels are real. They're very cute.
I knew it.
Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bee, not to mention the tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, germs, and sharks. He feels overjoyed, adventurous, carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush and plays dead. 30 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later. So what is this picture showing us?
But he stayed there for a long time.
Yeah, time passing, and it's the same. And I can see that because by the picture, I can compare them easily, right? And here's how he feels at each stage of the jump. That's why it's almost like a label right next to him. It didn't just have them listed in a paragraph. By showing the label or the word next to him jumping, it helps us to go through the story or pass time with him, like we're there with him, feeling how he feels. Sir?
And each minute passes,
Mm-hmm.
an hour, each berry goes away. Like this. You know, the first one, two,
Oh yeah,
and then one.
good one. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible is happening in the unknown today, so he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make drastic changes in his life. So here is Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. So because it said that he made a drastic change, do you think this routine is going to be very similar or very different? Yeah, because it was a drastic change. So here's his new routine. 6:45 a.m., wake up. 7 a.m., eat a nut. 7:15, look at the view. 9:37 a.m., jump into the unknown. 9:45 a.m., play dead. 11:45 a.m., return home. Noon, eat a nut. Noon 30, look at the view. 5 p.m., eat a nut. 5:31, look at the view. 8 p.m., go to sleep. Now that seems pretty similar to me. It's not that drastic, huh? Yeah, besides what he, jump into the unknown, play dead, and return home were the new ones.
Doesn't he know what other stuff will happen?
He'll have to find out. And our last page, P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick it up just yet. So why do you think Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick up that emergency kit?
Because he dropped
Ma'am.
it. He dropped it in the eye. He's not afraid anymore.
I don't know. It says he's not in any hurry to get that emergency kit. Why do you think that is?
Oh.
Sir?
Poison ivy.
Yeah, because it's in the poison ivy. And they didn't write that in the text, but I know that only from the illustration and the label. If the label wasn't there, I would have thought it just went to a bush and maybe you didn't want to cross the road, right?
But wait, it says P.S. for emergency kit. Scaredy Squirrel in no hurry to pick it up just yet.
Yeah, which is why, because
Poison
of the poison ivy. So my illustration helped me understand that, and my label. Sir?
Are you going to write the second part of it?
We will do the writing tomorrow, sir.
Miss Watts, say he has to use the bathroom.
He already had bathroom break. Very good.
I forget the number. In the picture, it looks like he's blinking on his left eye.
Very good. Awesome. All right. So, if you need to look on page 80, check it out. Go back to page 80. It was this one.
Hey.
Sir, you're on the camera. Back it up. Which of these things Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of might really hurt him? Which one might actually hurt him? Sir? Sir? Ma'am? Which might actually hurt him on page 80? Which would actually hurt him? What do you think? Killer bees. Yeah, if they were killer bees, for sure. Which one seems silly or surprising?
Me. Oh, come on.
The green Martian? Yeah, why is that silly or surprising?
Because it's scary.
Because Martians aren't real, right? So Scaredy Squirrel doesn't really have anything to fear when he's afraid of Martians, right? And what about page 86 to 88? What do you learn about Scaredy Squirrel from his emergency kit and his exit plan?
20.
What do we learn about him?
That he's prepared.
That he's prepared. Very good. Anything else? Sir, please sit in your chair. Thank you.
Yes, Matt.
Thank you. What does the exit plan and the emergency kit tell us about Scaredy Squirrel?
Because he's scared of stuff. He's scared of everything, just like...
I picked this sir over here. Okay, sure. You could make that inference. How is Scaredy Squirrel different at the end of the story? Sir. Yeah, he's maybe making a little brave move to try going outside. Sir. He made a drastic change to his schedule. Sir. He's adventurous, yeah.
He found out he's a flying squirrel.
He found out he's a flying squirrel. How exciting.
Which I already knew. Are tarantulas poisonous? Yeah, they are.
Some? I don't honestly know that. That would be a cool thing to look up, okay?
They actually are.
Cool, so did you guys like Scaredy Squirrel or not so much? Let me see, thumbs up or thumbs down. Is that halfway? Kind of, yes, 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 yes. Sir, what's yours? Yes, yes, yes. Yay! Oh, kind of. We had two kind ofs and everybody else was a yes. Sir, upside down.
how?
You just kicked
Wow.
me in the chest.